Déjame entrar. Dejó de fumar. Me dejó solo. Same verb, dejar, but one sentence means to leave, another let, another stop, and another leave someone behind. So what does dejar actually mean? There's one idea connecting all of these cases. Amigas y amigos, welcome back. This is Profe Juan, and today we're going to talk about the verb dejar. Very useful verb, and you'll see how we can explain how to use it, okay? And let me illustrate the core idea first. Think about this. Dejar often means that you are stop holding, controlling, or continuing something, and you let it stay, happen, or end. Let's start with the most literal use, okay? You ready? Let's start with like leaving something somewhere. Dejé las llaves aquí. I left the keys right here. You had the keys. Then you stop carrying them and you basically put them on the table. They stay somewhere on the table. Let me give you more examples. Dejé el teléfono en casa. I left my home at home. Puedes dejar la mochila aquí. You can leave the backpack here. So it's not only in the past, it could be in any other tense, right? Hey, ¿dónde dejaste el coche? Where did you leave the car? Where did you park it? This is probably the easiest use of dejar. Something was with you and now it remains somewhere else. But Spanish can also can apply that same idea to people. Me dejó solo. He or she left me alone. Nos dejaron esperando. They left us waiting. The person is left in a certain situation or state. So dejar can mean leave something somewhere or leave someone in a certain condition. But what if you're not leaving someone somewhere? You're allowing them to do something. Spanish still uses the verb dejar. But how? Look at this. Déjame entrar. Let me in. Literally, the structure is deja plus me plus entrar. You're allowing me to do the action. Let me give you another example. Déjame hablar. Let me speak. Mi mamá no me deja salir. My mom doesn't let me go out. ¿Me dejas usar tu teléfono? Would you let me use your phone? The pattern is simple. Dejar plus person plus infinitive. The person tells us who is allowed to do something. The infinitive tells us what they do. Me deja entrar. He lets me enter, like in. Te dejo elegir. I'll let you choose. Nos dejaron pasar. They let us through. This is one of the most useful everyday structures with dejar. Déjame pasar. Déjame entrar. Déjame cocinar. I don't know if you like to cook. Hey, let me cook. And now comes the use that confuses learners most, because dejar suddenly seems to mean stop. And look at this. Dejó de fumar. He stopped smoking. Notice the important word, de. Without de, dejar plus infinitive can mean letting someone do something, right? And we already know this. But dejar de plus infinitive means stopping an action. Dejé de trabajar a las 6. I stopped working at 6. Deja de gritar. Stop shouting. Nunca dejó de intentarlo. He never stopped trying. This is a structure worth learning as one unit. Dejar de plus an action. The action was happening, and then it not longer continues. We have me dejó hablar. He let me speak. Me dejó de hablar. He stopped speaking. He stopped speaking to me. One tiny de completely changes the structure. Very interesting, right? And of course, you can say just the word deja, say stop, Hey, like para un poco. There's one more use you'll hear constantly. Not stopping an action, but leaving someone or something in a new state. Look at this, amigos. And again, me dejó solo, he left me alone. And here, dejar isn't about location. It's about the state you're left in. But we have more examples. La noticia me dejó preocupado. The news left me worried. El viaje me dejó agotado. The trip left me exhausted. Dejaron la puerta abierta. They left the door open. And this is a really powerful use. The pattern is dejar plus person or thing plus a new state. Something happens, and as a result, someone or something remains in that condition. Me dejó sorprendido. It left me surprised. La dejó sin palabras. It left her speechless. So now the four uses don't look quite as random, right? Hey, it's very interesting. Dejar can do several jobs, but they are all connected. Dejé las llaves aquí, something stays somewhere. Déjame entrar, you allow an action to happen. Dejó de fumar, an action stops, continuing. Me dejó solo, someone remains in a certain state. So instead of memorizing four unrelated translations, look at what dejar is doing. Leaving something behind, allowing something to happen, stopping something from continuing, or leaving someone or something in a new state. And pay special attention to this contrast. Me dejó hablar, he let me speak. Me dejó de hablar, he stopped speaking to me. The tiny de changes everything. And if you like verbs like dejar that completely change meaning depending on the structure around, watch your lesson on poner. Because ponerse, and expressions like poner música, ponerse nervioso, poner la mesa, work in exactly that kind of flexible Spanish system. Amigos y amigas, of course, I want to read your examples. Use dejar, like any kind of example you want. Hey, let's put it in the comments. Give me your best sentences in Spanish. I'll make sure to read them and correct them in case you need correction. Amigos, amigas, if you like this video, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Click the like button y nos vemos en el próximo video. Chao.